Hey, welcome back to SkyTech. Today we are talking about the most frustrating moment in this whole no-code journey. The moment your AI app was working perfectly, you changed one tiny thing and suddenly the whole thing fell apart. And I want to start by telling you something because I know exactly how this feels. You spend an hour describing your app to the AI, it builds it, the buttons work, the page looks beautiful, you feel like an absolute genius. Then you go back and say, hey, can you make the header blue? And you hit enter and you reload the page and now the login button is gone, the colors are weird and there is a giant red error message where your app used to be. And your stomach drops. You think, did I break it? Am I just not cut out for this? I promise you, you are. By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why this happens and how to fix it. No code required. So let me explain what is actually going on, because once you see it, you can never unsee it. Building an app with AI is exactly like cooking from a recipe. Think about your favorite dish. Every ingredient depends on the others. The eggs hold the flour together, the salt balances the sugar, the heat sets the whole thing. Now imagine you are halfway through baking a cake and you decide, you know what, I'm going to triple the baking soda, swap the butter for water, and crank the oven to 500 degrees, all at the same time. What comes out of the oven is not a cake. It is a science experiment. And here's the thing, you would have no idea which change ruined it, because you changed everything at once. That is what is happening to your app. The AI built you a recipe where every part depends on every other part. The login talks to the database. The database feeds the homepage. The homepage relies on the colors and the layout. When you ask for one big sweeping change, the AI sometimes tugs on one thread, and 3 other things unravel. It is not magic and it is not random. It is just a recipe, and recipes are sensitive. Now here is the spicy part. And I want to be honest with you, because that is what we do on this channel. There is this huge debate right now in the tech world. When your AI app breaks, whose fault is it? Is the AI failing you, or are you failing the AI? And you will see people online screaming both sides. One camp says, these tools are garbage, they hallucinate, they break everything. Vibe coding is a scam. The other camp says, no, you just gave it terrible instructions. Garbage in, garbage out. Skill issue. And honestly, after building dozens of these things, I land somewhere right in the middle. And I will tell you where. The AI is like an incredibly fast, incredibly talented line cook who has zero memory of what you said 5 minutes ago and takes everything you say literally. So when it breaks, it is usually not because the cook is bad. It is because we, the person ordering, asked for too much at once and were not specific. The tool is powerful. We just have to learn how to talk to it. Drop a comment and tell me which camp you were in before you watch this, because I am genuinely curious where most of you land. Okay, so let me give you the actual fixes, the stuff that changed everything for me. And the first one is so simple it almost sounds dumb. Change one thing at a time. That is it. That is the whole first fix. Remember the cake? If you only change the baking soda and the cake comes out flat, you know exactly what went wrong. Same with your app. Instead of saying, make the header blue, add a contact form and move the menu to the side. Say just make the header blue, hit enter, check that it works. Then ask for the next thing. It feels slower, I know, but it is like driving in heavy fog. You do not floor it and hope. You go slow enough to see the next 10 feet, and somehow you arrive way faster than the person who crashed into a ditch trying to speed. The second fix is the one nobody tells beginners about, and it is genuinely life-changing. Save your work before you change anything. In tools like Lovable, Bolt, and Replit, there is a version history. It is basically a save point in a video game. Think about playing any tough game. You do not fight the final boss without saving first, because if you lose, you want to respawn at the checkpoint, not start the entire game over. Your app has checkpoints too. Before you make a big change, make sure your current working version is saved. Then, if the AI scrambles everything, you just hit restore and you are back to the version that worked, like the disaster never happened. I cannot tell you how many beginners spend 3 hours rebuilding something they could have restored in 3 seconds. Save points are your best friend. Fix number 3 is about how you actually talk to the AI when something breaks. Here's what most beginners do. The app breaks, they panic, and they type, fix it. Just fix it. And the AI goes, fix what? You did not tell it what is wrong. It is like calling a mechanic and saying, my car is making a noise, please fix it, and then hanging up. The mechanic has nothing to work with. Instead, you describe the symptom like you are talking to a doctor. When I click the login button, nothing happens and I see a red message that says undefined. Now the AI knows the symptom, the trigger, and the error. Copy that red error message and paste it right back to the AI. That error text is not scary, it is a clue. It is the AI telling on itself, handing you the exact thing it needs to fix the problem. The more specific you are about what broke and when, the faster it heals. And that connects to the whole heart of vibe coding, which is the thing this channel is built on. You describe it, the AI builds it. But describing is a skill. It is like being a director on a movie set. A great director does not just yell action and hope. They say, I want the camera here. The actor walks in from the left. The lighting is warm. Specific direction gets a specific result. Vague direction gets chaos. So when your app breaks, you are not coding the fix, you are directing the AI to the fix. You are the boss, the AI is the crew, and your job is to give clear, calm, one at a time instructions. That reframe alone will fix half your broken apps. Now, I have to be real with you about something, because I am not here to sell you a fantasy. These tools are amazing, but they are not mind readers, and they are not perfect. Sometimes the AI will confidently break something and confidently tell you it fixed it when it did not. That is normal. That is not you failing. Even people who have built apps for 20 years deal with bugs every single day. They just have better words for it. The difference between someone who quits and someone who builds a real app is not talent. It is patience. It is the willingness to go, okay, that did not work. Let me restore my save point, change one thing, and try again. That loop, try, check, restore if needed, try again, that is the entire game. Master that loop and you can build almost anything. Let me give you a quick story that I think a lot of you will see yourself in. I was helping someone build a little appointment booking app. It worked great. Then they wanted to, in their words, just clean it up. So they typed one giant message asking to redesign the layout, change the colors, add a calendar, and rename everything. They hit enter and the whole app turned into an error screen. They were ready to give up, and all we did was this. We restored the last working version. Then we said, just change the colors. Worked. Then, just add the calendar. Worked. Then, just rename the page. Worked. Same 4 changes. We just stopped trying to bake the cake by throwing every ingredient in at once. 20 minutes later, the app was better than ever. Nothing about them changed. Only the approach changed. So let me leave you with the mindset that makes all of this click. Your app is not breaking because you are bad at this. Your app is breaking because you are learning a brand new way of creating, where you are the chef, the director, and the boss. And the AI is the world's fastest assistant who happens to need very clear instructions. Slow down, change one thing, save before big moves. Describe the symptom, not just fix it. That is the whole toolkit, and it works whether you are in Lovable, Bolt, or Replit. None of it requires a single line of code. Alright, here is my question for you. And this one, I really want you to fight me on in the comments. I think the #1 reason beginner AI apps break is not the tool at all. It is people changing too many things at once, and then blaming the AI. I think that is the real culprit, 90% of the time. But maybe you have hit a wall where the tool genuinely could not do something, no matter how clearly you described it. So tell me, when your app breaks, is it really the AI failing, or is it us asking for too much, too fast? Drop your take below and be specific about the moment it broke for you. Because I read these and I want to hear the real stories. If this video saved you from rage quitting your app, do me a quick favor and subscribe to SkyTech, because we are taking this exact step-by-step, no jargon, no code. And in the very next video, we are putting all of this into practice together. I'm going to walk you through how to build a to-do app with AI, completely from scratch, one calm change at a time, so you can watch every fix we just talked about actually happen in real time. It is going to be so good. I will see you there.